What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own wasp figure from Ant-Man and the Wasp. And since the second trailer came out the other day, and also we got our first look at the Ant-Man and the Wasp Lego set, and to be honest, to me the set looks really bad. I don't really think I'll be picking it up. It's nice to have another set with Ant-Man, because I missed out on the first Ant-Man set, so I might get it just for the Ant-Man figure, but the Wasp figure sucks, and the Ghost figure looks fine, and the build just doesn't appeal to me, so I hope that the other Ant-Man and the Wasp set, which hopefully we'll be getting too, I hope the other one is better than that and I might pick it up. But, so I'm going to show you how to make your own custom Wasp. I couldn't find too many good looks at the legs in the trailer, like her detail on her costume on the legs, so I left the legs plain black. And this figure is actually pretty simple, you don't need too many expensive sets. So that's pretty good. And I couldn't find a good helmet for the Wasp, so this is a unmasked version. If you can find a good helmet for her, let me know, and I'll see if I have it in my collection. But for now, this is the unmasked version, and we're going to take a look at her now. So, like I said, I left the legs plain black, so plain black legs are very easy to find nowadays. And this figure is, it's pretty simple, actually. You don't need too many expensive figures or sets in order to make her. And so the parts you're going to need are, you're going to need Toriel from the 2012 to 2014 Hobbit sets, because Evangeline Lilly, the actress who played Toriel in the Hobbit series, also plays Hope Van Dyne, or the Wasp, in the Ant-Man and the Wasp, or in the Ant-Man movie as well. So this is the best face I could find, because, you know, it is the actress Evangeline Lilly, so I thought it worked the best for Hope Van Dyne. And you can find it probably online now, and if you don't want to use this face, you can just try and find any generic female face print, but this is what I thought was the best face print for her. And for the hairpiece, I used Ray's, because the front of the hair looks kind of like not as tied over as this hair ponytail does. She does have more of a ponytail rather than the 3 braids that Ray's hair has, but I just thought Ray's hair looked more accurate from the front. But it depends on which one you have. Ray doesn't come in too many expensive sets. She comes in 2 $25 to $30 sets, so I think that Ray's hair is more accurate and it's pretty easy to get, so I'd recommend using that. Then for the legs, I just used plain black, which, like I said earlier, they're very common to find. I used gold hands, which you can find on like the Golden Ninja Lloyd and multiple figures nowadays. Gold Lego pieces and gold body parts or gold hands are actually very easy to find generally in Lego sets nowadays. But for the arms, I couldn't really find an arm print that had any gold printing on it. I couldn't find any black arms that really had printing on them in general. So I went with the Zod arms from the Lego Batman minifigure series 2. They're entirely accurate, but they were the only black arms I could find that have printing. And the Lego Batman minifigure series packets only cost like $3, so you got yourself some pretty nicely printed arms, and I used those arms for her. And then the torso, you probably guessed, I used the Outriders torso from the Avengers Infinity War Lego sets. So you can get the Outrider Dropship Attack, which is a very cheap set, and you can get that torso in that set. And then we're going to move on to the wings. So this is the hard part. I don't have the wing piece they actually used in the Lego set, which I think is much better. But I went with the Parademon wings from the Justice League sets, because I thought they were the closest thing I had, and I think they actually worked pretty good. So on the back, I just used flat gold studs in order to attach it to the clear neck bracket, and you can use like plain black studs, but I just used gold because I thought it kind of added a little bit more grandiose to the figure. So you can use anything to hold that on. You can use a tile or anything. And if you get either of the Justice League sets, because all 3 of them come with Parademons, you do get a wing sheet with different, so you get 2 different wing options, and then you get a different sheet. So I'll give you a look at what she looks like with the other wing style, which I do think the other one looks better with the more spread out wings, even though I like this design more for the Parademons in the set, so I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but I am. And there you go. So I'll try this hairpiece for you so you can see what that looks like. So I thought it's very hard because the hairpiece that you're looking for has a ponytail, and it's pretty hard to fit onto the minifigure with the wings, and I thought it wasn't possible for the Ray's hairpiece to fit, but it just barely nicely fits between the 2 studs there. So You can fit on the Ray hairpiece, but it's very hard. And obviously, if you don't have the Ray's hairpiece, you can go with this one, which does fit nicer, and you can move it around. But Ray's hairpiece fits very tightly on there. And if you don't have the Toriel face print from The Hobbit, just go with, like, you can go with a Black Widow face print, or just any generic female face print that kind of has the look to Evangeline Lilly. But obviously, since Toriel is played by Evangeline Lilly in the Hobbit trilogy of movies, and looking at Evangeline Lilly's character in Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is, of course, the Wasp, I thought that was the best face print. And once again, I couldn't find a mask that worked that well. And if you don't have the printed arms, just go with plain black arms, because they don't look bad either, but I just wanted to have a little bit extra detail on the figure. And once again, the legs, there's definitely probably detail on the legs in the movie, but I just couldn't find a good look at what the detail on the costume looks like. And I think that I've pretty much covered everything on this Wasp minifigure. That's pretty much it on how to make your own Wasp. And like I said, the parts are pretty easy to find. Gold hands are pretty easy to find nowadays. You can find them on C3PO and so on. You could also go with gold arms and black hands, which is like a different kind of color scheme, but I didn't go with that. And once again, Toriel's face print is probably the hardest part to find to make this figure. But you could probably just you can use any generic female face print if you don't have that. Ray comes in two sets. One is a $25 set, and one is a $35 set. The Act 2 Island Training and Ray's Speeder, so she's not too hard to find for the hairpiece. And I think the Justice League sets may be still available, and you do get a lot of spare wings for those. And once again, you could just go with unprinted arms, and the Outriders already come with plain black legs, and the torso piece. The torso piece is the main thing you need in order to make this figure look good. And if you don't have Ray's hair, just go with this hairpiece instead. So that's pretty much it. I've covered all the things on this Wasp minifigure. Be maybe expecting a haul video later on today. Possibly a haul video on some new Lego sets. And if you're getting tired of me doing Marvel videos only, I'm sorry. It's because it's Infinity War weekend, or it was Infinity War weekend, and I wanted to do a lot of Marvel stuff. So sorry for getting bored of Marvel. So I'm gonna start this haul video that's coming up. Won't have any Marvel sets in it, hopefully, if I do make a haul video later on, because I'm gonna go to the store and hopefully get some of the new sets that I want. So be expecting maybe a haul video later on for I guess you just have to wait and see. It's gonna be a surprise in what the sets are, but I promise you they won't be Marvel. So the next few set reviews will be a break from Marvel for a little while. So just clearing that up. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.